Hello, everybody. So plot twist, I'm on early. It's later than I wanted to be on. I had to change because energy changes, and then I had to change back to a little bit earlier. But the good news is that if you are familiar with my work, I usually have everything available for replay unless there's possibly ever a technical difficulty, but so far so good, right? So I am just going to check and make sure I am live in the right place. Yes. And that I can hear, and I can. And now I should be able to see comments as well. So let's go ahead and get started. So welcome, beautiful people. I am the Deb K, and this is the video series Evolved Living and Beyond. This is week 2. So this month we've been talking about evolved living and beyond, obviously. Last week it was all about Evolve You and Evolve You energy. If you missed that, you're going to want to go back and check that out. It is in one of the playlists here on Facebook and also on my YouTube and in my private group. So this week we'll be talking about energetic mastery. Then the next week will be energetic capabilities, and the week after, energetic magnificence. So by the end of this live, hopefully you will have a better understanding of the wonder and possibilities for you as you strive in your own spiritual journey beyond where you ever thought you were going to end up when you first started. So our main focus today is energetic mastery. And then near the end, I will just chat with you a little bit and share with you some upcoming programs and ways that you can work with me. You can find links above in the post, or just feel free to DM me if you don't know what you're looking for, and I can help you. And we will wrap up with Q&A. So as you're joining, say hi. If you're on replay, hashtag replay. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And as we go through the live today, please post your comments, post your questions. I will come back to them at the end of the live, or if you're on replay, please do participate. I will come back and answer them for you. And a little bit about me. I am the Deb K, and I am here to help you create your very own fountain of youth and be the greatest you can be right now. So what I share today may be different to what you currently understand, but just allow this to flow with you. Just feel the truth of what I'm saying. Feel the truth of the energy and let it settle. And obviously always ask questions. So I mentioned that about this video series, what we were doing this month, but this video series is part of a larger series. This is part of the framework of what I do with all of my clients and my one-to-one clients and my group clients. And back in the fall, I created a Magnificence journey series, and it is it's truly a culmination of how I became who I am today over the past few years. So it's the exact steps that I took to get here, to become beautifully, divinely whole, and to be continuing on my own magnificence journey. It's been magical. It's been transformative, truly transformative in my life. And it's also evolved since I created that series. And so I am so excited to be here and keep sharing with you what I am sharing and where I am at on my journey. And hopefully it will inspire you to take the next step in your journey. So what are the parts of this magnificence journey? Well, the first part, I focused around meeting your higher self. Now, this is only part of the first step I took, but it's a big part. That's why I focused on it first. And then the second month, I focused on the believe releasing process. This is how we move from fear to love and live in that vibration. And the next month was the Broadest Truth series. So it's part of the third step. And when you reach the broadest truth, oh boy, like you are living as all that you are. It's amazing. And then last month, the How to Live Your Truth series was part of the 4th step of the Magnificence journey. Now, I just want to remind you that all of the processes that I have been speaking about are always done with your higher self, and some are done with God or other non-physical guides that you have. And now in Evolve You energy with your you. Now, if you're not in Evolve You energy, you won't necessarily know exactly what I'm talking about your you, but don't worry about that right now. If it is something you feel called to do, to understand, please do reach out, send me a DM or drop a comment below. And let go of any fear around any of the spiritual terminology used and just feel and saturate as it is the real language of energy, and there will be more clarity to come in the right time for you. So, overview of evolved living and beyond. I mentioned this before, but this is the ultimate leading edge of true high vibrational living. And there's never been a greater time or more important time to be a physical human on this earth than right now. So I mentioned last week we talked about Evolve You energy. This week we'll be talking about energetic mastery. Next week about energetic capabilities. And the week after that, energetic magnificence and soul-led living with God. So, Evolve You energy and what it's like living in Evolve You. I'm just going to go through it really quick just to get everybody up to speed if you missed last week. But there's truly no greater time to be alive. You're here at the right time for right reason. Now, that is something for you to explore. I can help you remember that, but we're all here at this time for a right reason that is about why we specifically are here, us individually. It is a time to be courageous, for deciding, for doing all that you have to get here. And Evolve You energy is filled with newness, so just relax and know that everything will flow and feel good soon. It's filled with clarity. You'll be living like you never imagined was possible, and that becoming probable. And it's also filled with divine health and divine insight. So continuing the energetic practice of living your truths, choosing love and letting go to become energetically masterful is a big part of it. And so much of this will become automatic for you because you have changed once you have moved into Evolve You energy. Okay, but this week we're going to focus on energetic mastery. So cheers to that. Sparkly glass, check. All right, so energetic mastery. It is really like 100% high vibrational living. And when you are able to live this way, because you've cleared down all of the fear-based experiences and emotions, you've relabeled them to love, you're living your truths, you've reached your broadest truth, you've gone into Evolve You energy, and it is literally almost like living in a fairy tale dream energy, except it's real. Now, the rest of your world around you may not be filled with Evolve You energy physical humans. However, there is more and more of us that are on this earth, and there are more and more non-physical that have been able to choose to live and Evolve You because of what we physical humans have done. Now, that sounds all airy-fairy, I'm sure, to some of you. Others of you, you're going to feel that and really resonate with that. So it actually doesn't even matter that maybe your immediate family is not living in Evolve You energy, but you are, or you want to be. But when you step into that energy, wow, it is going to be a game changer in all of your relationships because you are so connected. You are so connected to who you truly are filled with love and exuding that out to everybody around you. And what happens with this high vibrational living, this 100% high vibrational living, like I mentioned, you'll have divine health and divine insight that will come through. Your body is designed to repair itself. And when you feel good and you are flowing love, that is just the thing that really, really is a tipping point for your physical body, your physical cells, your physical systems to really kick it up a notch in the divine health. And you'll be feeling more and more like you have clarity. You always know what your next step will be. You always know, hey, if I don't listen to the GPS because I'm feeling like I should turn right here, it'll be okay. Get off at the exit before the GPS says you should. There's reason for that, and you're clear on that and confident. So when you live this way and you're full of high vibration, it generates more high vibration. And so what does that do? It just makes your life awesome. Even if your kids are getting snippy with you or each other or your spouse or partner just isn't feeling it that day, you're coming from this place of utter love and high vibration, and it makes it easy for you to navigate those relationships. So this high vibrational living can occur within the solution of God. What does that mean? Well, that is the energy that physical humans live in, and non-physical humans who have not moved into the Evolve You energy. So Evolve You energy is just the next phase after the solution of God energy. And so this high vibrational living can occur in the solution of God, but it can also definitely is occurring in Evolve You energy. And how do you accomplish this? Well, we've talked about this before, but one of the biggest things is getting yourself into that expectant mind state. So you're expecting that things are going to go well. You're expecting that you will have that inner guidance come through, and you expect that confidence and that clarity. And so it doesn't even matter whether you're the solution of God or Evolve You, but it just creates more and more high vibration. And living your truths is big for this. Sometimes it can be tricky, but when you are living your truths, it's almost like everything just flows because it is what it is. You are who you are, and you are filled with love. And so others that are around you, eventually they feel the ripple effect of how good you feel and how confident you are and how clear you are. And being clear, as a friend of mine says, being clear is kind. And the people around you can feel this. The energy around you can feel this. Life around you can feel this. And it just generates more and more good. So when you are living those truths, you are acting as the new you, and then you change and you are that person. You are the new you is actually who you originally were created. It's so epic. And this also means that you're able to manage all of that transitional vibration in the moment. That's how we're feeling from moment to moment. If you're in the solution of God, it's a slightly different energy in Evolve You, but it's basically, you'll understand if you're actually in Evolve You energy at the moment. So it's just like that. The phone rings, and instead of you feeling, oh my gosh, who could it be on the other end? You're like, who could it be on the other end? Because it's going to be something that's going to turn out just right for you. And you'll be feeling so much balance. Now, we spoke about the law of balance, especially during creating your truths in the Believe Releasing process. So you may need to go back and listen to that, but the balance that you will feel, your energy will be balanced. The law of balance comes in and makes you feel good. And part of this balance that you're feeling is because in Evolve You energy, you will be energetically forgetting what was. What does that mean? That is history past. And it's like, yes, the neighbor down the street in the past may have, upset your apple cart, so to speak, but you're still loving towards that person, and you remember the event, but you don't remember energetically the feelings and the emotions you had at the time, because everything is love now. And you'll be flowing in true and important. Now, this is specific to Evolve You energy. There may be people out there that are able to do this in the solution of God, but they certainly are not doing it consciously. They certainly aren't recognizing what's happening. It's just that things are working out for them. So, true and important. What happens with that energy is that you have your truths, you live your truths, you have your broadest truth, which is like almost like a guide stone of alignment to you, to who you are. And when you flow with true and important, you will feel, is this something that's true to me? Is this something that's important to me? Or is this something that's both true and important right now in this moment? And you follow that. That's your guide, right? Now, some people may say, well, what if I miss something? What if I miss this great opportunity or a call to this or that? Well, if it's true and important and you are in Evolve You energy, the good news is it may flow away, but it will keep flowing back around to you if it's true and important until you recognize it and snatch it out of the ethers, so to speak, and follow it. Okay, so today was a little bit short and sweet, so I'm going to check and see any comments. I can't see any, but if you're on replay, please drop some in. I will check later. And if Evolve You is something you want to know more about, please drop me a comment or send me a DM, or any other programs I have that I have spoken about leading up to Evolve You. I can also work one-to-one with you in a bespoke fashion. It is actually one of my favorite things to do. And what's coming up? So I still have a special this month. It's a limited time special price on my 10 years younger soul energizer. This is such a special bespoke meditation for you. We do it live together over Zoom. It's a 1-hour session to re-energize your soul, your life force, and to help your cells to want to feel and look magnificent. This is your non-physical cells and your physical cells. It is a spectacular session. Everybody that I have as a client that has experienced this absolutely loves it. It is like a super secret sauce for you, for helping you live your truths and feel really good day to day. All right, and stay tuned. There is something coming up big later this year. I cannot tell you anymore just yet, but it is amazing and you're going to love it. So stay tuned to my page, to my work. And next week, I will be back for the Evolved Living and Beyond video series. We'll be talking about energetic capabilities. I will also be doing my free live guidance, Ask Me Anything with my higher self and God next Friday. Yes, next Friday. So watch for the event for that. So Thursday is the Evolved Living and Beyond, Friday live guidance. The ones I've been doing as of late have been so fun. I'm enjoying myself. And so I hope you can tune in live, because you can ask me anything live. You can ask me anything later, but it's not the same energy, right? Okay, so if you are looking for anything to enroll into, there are links above. You can check out the listings. If you're just not sure what you need, please book in a discovery call with me and we will figure out what is right for you right now. And I just want to thank you all for being here, and please remember, it is time. It's time to transform the next segment on your journey and create your very own fountain of youth in this life. It is time for you to be the greatest you can be right now. All right, I will see you all next week, and sending you so much love. Bye.